What's going on, guys? Laurence and Brandon here with Fifth Union Gaming. And Brandon, we are playing Dead Island.
I've never played this game.
You never played this game?
I don't know if I will.
Well, it's okay, because luckily for you, there's a new one coming out. Dead Island Riptide. It's coming out on April 23rd. And there is a lot of information that is about this. So those of you that have played Dead Island, Brandon, unlike you.
No, unlike me, I have not played Dead Island at all.
Okay,
I have no idea what Dead Island's about. I know it's somewhat in open world zombies, kind of Left 4 Dead on an island sort of thing, I think. I'm very misinformed.
It's very good.
So,
I think you should play it. But anyway, so at the end of the original Dead Island, you escape the island of Benoit in a helicopter with the four main characters, some native girl, and Karen, who's a kind of a terrorist. You land on a military ship, and that's like where you think you've kind of gone into safety.
Right.
But in the Dead Island Riptide, it's a spin-off of it, so it picks up just where the original Dead Island leaves. So when you get on the military ship, there's a monsoon, and that beaches the military ship on the island of Panama, I believe it's pronounced. And basically, just by chance, there is the exact same problem as on Benoit, and then you've got to try and survive the zombie outbreak on a different island. And I'm actually really excited about this because of the monsoon. The island the island that you are stationed at is flooded, so everything is underwater now.
Right.
And having everything flooded has allowed them to include stuff like boats.
Right.
So instead of having cars, we can now run people over on boats, which I think is going to be amazing. More things about Riptide, that they've introduced a new character, which I think is my favourite thing. It's some guy you meet on the ship called John Morgan, and he is a hand-to-hand specialist. So
hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah, so he's going to have moves like faster punches, uppercuts, and also the running kick, where all you do is you sprint up to a zombie, and then you kick them, and they just go flying across the map, which is awesome. But I'm actually interested to find out what this guy's Fury is going to be, because Sam B, another character in Dead Island, his Fury attack is already punching people, so I don't know what they do with this guy. It's going to be interesting.
True.
Also in Dead Island Riptide, they're including new zombies.
New zombies.
So,
now, coming into the water and the boat and all the island aspect, I've heard about the game being run on a new engine to making it look more realistic compared to the last one. I don't know if that's the case or not. I'm not quite sure.
I'm not sure if they're using a new engine, but the game looks very, very nice.
Yeah. I heard they were supposed to add, they were changing water mechanics and, overall, the visuals of it to make it look almost like a Far Cry, kind of a lot more detailed in the sense of graphically aspect. I don't know how it's going to look on the Xbox or PS3 or PC even, because of the, new games, you can't tell at all. So I guess we're just going to have to wait and see, and that might force me to buy the game.
I know, one thing I'd like to talk about is the new zombie that they're introducing. So in the so they started off with the walkers, which is just your plain old. They'll walk up to you, they'll try and bite you, they'll hit you, all that stuff. And then they've kept their infected, which are the running ones. When they sprint up to you, they do little to no damage on you, but they're annoying as hell. Thugs are the big beefy guys that basically they hit you and they're just gonna kill you very quickly. They've kept their suiciders. Basically they explode and they kill you. And then rams, I don't even know how a ram came around. It's in a straight jacket and it's fucking 7 feet tall, and that thing will fuck you up.
Alright.
But in Riptide, they've included drowners, and they appear as lifeless corpses in the waters that have flooded Panama. I'm not gonna stop saying the name, I don't know how to pronounce it. Anyway, but they...
Panama? What?
Oh no, I'll find out later.
Fuck it.
But they appear as lifeless corpses, and then when you get near, they kind of spring up, and then they have the abilities as walkers and infected, so they can sprint, and then they can actually attack you and actually deal damage.
That's cool.
And there is another new breed of zombies, and it kind of looks like a charger from Left 4 Dead.
Alright.
I don't know, I haven't been able to find any names or anything on it.
Yeah.
All I know is that it's got one massive arm, and then it just runs and fucking kills everything. And one thing, what the developers said that they were very proud of is how they've made this Dead Island. It's now very defensive.
Okay.
So
less of a run and gun kind of shooter kind of zombies game. It's more of a defensive part.
It's more surviving basically. So I know. If you see, no, they've got hub defense missions. So
Okay, like Assassin's Creed, where you had like your tower defense kind of thing.
pretty much, but then unlike Assassin's Creed, you don't stand on a building and overwatch it. You can you can actually get involved in it in on the action, which I think is much
cool.
better.
Alright, and you have pre-ordered the game. I've seen you get a bag and a metal case for the game.
Oh,
kind of cool.
Of course I pre-ordered it, man. It's Dead Island.
The only metal cased game I have would be the Black Ops 1 pre-order, and that came with the RC car and the metal case and whatnot. So,
You know,
I saw your metal case. It looks really, really detailed and nice. So,
I am strongly looking forward to trying out John Morgan.
she just gets wrecked there.
Hey man, that's Jim.
Who gives a fuck?
Hey.
This guy's just
Hey.
that shit.
Whoa. She's one of the main characters. It's sad.
So, she just got wrecked.
But unless
all sad now. See, now he's like, bitch, fuck off. Alright, so now what? Who knows?
It's John Morgan.
John Morgan.
I'm ecstatic to try him. Unless he is unbelievably good, I'm not going to use him. Like, I'm going to test him out.
He's one of those shitty new characters.
No, he's not shitty. He's really good, but I played as Perna, and I don't think I can give up my Perna that easily.
Yeah.
I have made her too good. I'm probably going to import her.
Alright.
Which is another thing, you can import your character.
That's cool.
That's something I completely forgot to mention.
I know you could do that in Mass Effect, where you could actually import your player, but it was a custom looking player, so.
I never play Mass Effect.
Yeah, I played the first and second one, not the third one.
Well, what's the point in playing the first thing if you don't play the third?
Because
the third one where it's all ended, isn't it?
I don't know. To be honest, but I don't know. The game looks really cool. I might get it. I already got Crisis 3, and that game was stellar. So you never know. As we fly off into the distance.
Alright, this is Fiddleton Gaming here, bringing you Dead Island Riptide info. See you guys.